Algernon, Voel, you guys now intercept each other in the science bay. The ship has been landed. There is still no gravity inside the Coyfish. Everything is still floating aimlessly. What's the plan?
Well, I mean, Lexi, you probably have a better idea as to how well equipped we are for moving shit around in anti-gravity on your ship.
Well, the beauty of no gravity is, things just move real easy. It's the hard part is keeping him in the one spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, how many walls are we going to knock our patient across before we... Actually, where do we land? Where do we decide?
I'll jump in quick. I think as you look over to Ark, you know those like medical lamps that like drop down from the ceiling? I think you look over, he's kind of tangled himself up in one of the lamps.
Slowly choking, like... It's like a fucking umbilical cord wrapped around his neck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dumb little baby he is.
Dead or coma. I like this game.
So yeah, where do we land? Because I know there was a decision as to whether we were going to be finding some place to help Ark from his coma or to get the module repaired. Don't know if we made a decision on that.
So we focused on making sure that Ark isn't dead. At this stage, the module thing isn't so bad, but I don't know if Ark is dying or not.
But I do. Do I not?
Coma is not often good though, right?
As a doctor, I did manage to at least make sure that he was stable, right?
Correct.
Like, we've confirmed.
So physically, he is stable.
Yes. And we have gotten most of the way out of his coma.
Correct.
Like, we do know that the stuff that we have done.
Yep, I don't think you would know what's actually happening inside his mind, though.
No, absolutely not. But we have no reason to suspect that he's going to rapidly decline and die on us. We do believe he's stable, right?
No.
Well,
but, you know,
coma
the
equal
sooner
bad.
he's out, the better. It's extra hands on ship, less thing you have to worry about.
That is true, but we still do have to worry about the possible effects of the ongoing artifacts to the entire ship's crew, which I also don't know. Well, I actually don't know about.
That's a future problem. We have a problem we can deal with right now.
Artifact-wise, at this point, all you know is that they are currently uncontained, and they may impose effects on the ship.
Besides, I thought you'd be keen on the chance to see what happens in an uncontrolled environment.
I know, especially that you have a shard that can quantum entangle with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know that Algernon would 100% have been advocating to be going to get these contained before trying to wake Ark from his coma. That is all I'm saying.
Well,
Algernon knows that Ark is relatively stable. He doesn't know what's going to happen with all the crew members and the ship being constantly exposed to these artifacts.
I mean, Albin does. He experienced it firsthand.
Well, one hand.
Who's also currently unconscious.
Oh yeah, is he dying or what's the go with Albin at this point? I kind of forgot he existed.
Albin is in I want to say a medically induced coma.
And how long is that going to last for?
Yes.
Okay.
So, mechanically, there is a clock for Albin waking up. It's currently at 1 of 4 segments.
So he's basically awake now.
He's still unconscious, but if you wanted to try and wake him up, you certainly can. If you do something to wake him up, I can just wipe that clock out. But then he is now, awake on the ship. Or, as consequences for some of your action rolls, I could choose to increase that wake-up clock.
Yeah, no, we're going to push him onto the shuttle, take him out to these guys, because apparently big fella here says there is a doctor here that can help him, perhaps. And while they're doing that, we can take the ship, leave him here with these guys, I guess, and just gesture towards the crew. The crew that aren't necessary, at least, and then focus on getting this module fixed. That was the plan for me, anyway.
Algernon, what do you think?
Good talk, Algernon.
No, didn't know that was requirement, but well, I mean, I already said what Algernon's thoughts would have been. So, but if we're already here, it's a moot point. But yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we're bundling the giant Yuguar into the shuttlecraft.
How many people can fit into the shuttle?
Yeah,
a small amount of people. So we'll give it maybe 3-4-ish, give or take.
So that's me, Teddy Bear, Polar Bear, and Trell.
Yep. Are you taking Algernon with you as well? Is Algernon staying on ship?
Can we fit Algernon?
You probably could.
Okay, well, did you want to come? Or did you want to try and deal with this while you're here until we can get the module fixed?
I think I'd be happier to get another crew member off of the ship rather than taking up a spot.
Cool. Who's someone not necessary for ship actions at this point?
So on ship, you've got the three of you, Albin, Triv and Trell, Captain Fu and Whiffy, and the three Caxels that you rescued from the frigate.
I was going to be dropping Albin off at the first place we touched ground at, but I'm not going to do that here because we're going to have Ark stick around, so I'd probably be waiting.
So you're not going to drop him off at the first place you just land at?
Well, the idea was to drop him off and then be away from that place, but we're going to be leaving Ark there, which is not smart. So no, I'm not going to leave him here.
Okay. So who's on board the ship? And don't forget, you are landed on the ground. You can just walk off the ship.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, anyone that isn't necessary to actually piloting the ship and like basic maintenance should just get off and stay here or stay somewhere nearby, just in case, like you said, this escalates further.
In fact, everyone should probably be off the ship until we need to take off again.
But yeah, in the meantime, it's going to be myself, Trell, the two bears, and what do you think of Captain Fu? She can talk to. I still don't know your name. I'm so sorry.
Ark.
Oh, he's awake.
Yeah.
Oh well, there's one problem fixed. Off we go.
I'm assuming you're talking to Whiffy?
Yeah, I look right at Whiffy.
He just turns to you and goes, "Oh."
All right, well, yeah, us and she can talk to him. So, him? I actually don't know, sorry.
Yep.
She can talk to them. So, yeah, I think we should all head to this village of bears and see what we can negotiate here. And you stay here and just kind of evacuate everyone off until we know exactly what's happening next.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best move.
Okay. Can you help me untangle this guy?
Just take the light with you.
Okay, and then I rip the light out.
The light just stays on still while Ark's attached to it. Bear power.
I get the rest of my smelling salts, just pour them on the floor for good luck.
Well, they'd be floating everywhere at the moment.
I push them into the floor. Yeah, no, so we just yank the light out, drag him over to the shuttle. And are we still weightless inside of the shuttle?
Currently, the shuttle's inside of the Coyfish.
Okay, I'm going to be expecting gravity to come back once we're far enough away from the thing, so I'm strapping down the bear so he doesn't just drop and eat shit.
Cool. Sounds good.
Just to double check, as a person who's a outside observer all this, is the shuttle being used to take me from the ship to the village?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
Just putting you in there for fun.
Well, I was like, you guys are parked outside the village, and then you're putting me in the shuttle to go 2 meters to the village. Was my thought of like, huh?
It would be
But that's what I'm
You're a
saying.
heavy little bitch.
Yeah.
It would be more than 2 meters. The Coyfish is a really large ship, right?
4 meters.
So you need to find a decent space for it to land in the foresty area. So it's probably, definitely much
5
more than
meters,
2 meters away.
Fair.
It's at least 3.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just double checking.
So maybe it's like maybe 100, 200 meters away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So enough that you could walk it, but carrying a Yuguar that way that is really heavy would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. It was hard enough getting me to the science bay. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's double check. So who's on Team Shuttle? We have Ark, obviously, and Whiffy.
Oh, if I have to.
Yep. Myself,
we have Voel,
Trell,
and Captain Fu.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then that leaves Triv on the ship with Albin, Algernon, and the 3 other Caxels.
Sounds good.
Okay. So this to me sounds like we are going to be using the acquire assets downtime activity to try and acquire a healer from this village.
Mm-hmm.
So who would like to perform that activity? Now, everyone gets 2 downtime activities in between now and the start of the next job for free. and then anything after that is going to cost you 2 credits.
I'm happy to burn my free one.
Okay.
To see if I can sneak this through, could I do it?
You don't even know this is happening.
Damn it. Okay. For the greater good. I thought I could help the party by not using up their downtime activities.
We'll get to that.
Oh, man.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we're going to get a dice roll here. So to acquire the asset, we need to roll the crew quality of the ship, and the result is going to tell me what quality healer you're going to get. So you have, I think we said we're level 1 crew quality, so this will be a single dice roll.
Okay, now, if I enjoy doing this, could I use my headiness special ability?
No, that would be a separate downtime
That's a
activity.
weird kink, man. Jesus. If Voel is shuttling me around in a shuttle, does that utilize my luxury vice by any chance?
You're asleep, shut up.
Yeah, you're not performing this action, but Lexi, if you're in town and you wanted to partake in your pleasure vice, you definitely can.
Alright, sounds good to me. Because, yeah, I do need to get rid of some of this stress. For context, I am 1 bar away from full stress and having another episode.
And we all know how the last one turned out.
War crimes,
I
war
kind of
crimes.
want to, if it's going to be the same as that, I kind of want to go again. I'm not going to lie, it was great.
Let's see how far we get. Let's get your acquire an asset roll going. So a single dice.
Alright, single D6. I need a number bigger than a 1.
Now, I'll let you know, any result you get doesn't mean you fail, right? So it'll just be the quality of doctor you find.
Alright, well, I rolled a 5.
Okay.
So I've got a pretty good, only slightly racist doctor.
Yep.
Jesus.
And that is going to be a doctor of equal quality to your crew.
Hell yeah. We've basically just got a teddy bear Algernon, right?
Pretty much.
Hell yeah. I
Oh,
replaced both of them at once.
So flying across distance between the Coyfish and this village, as you get closer, you notice that the village is a lot more built up than it seems from the sky. All these wooden buildings, wooden walkways, they are maybe a meter or 2 off the ground, so everything's kind of just sitting above the floor of the forest, but it's built in amongst all the forest trees, so the trees kind of act as a overhead camouflage in a way.
Ooh.
But looking around, everyone seems to be still using tech, maybe not as high tech as you're used to, but these are Yuguars that kind of live the same as normal people.
Slight relief.
You find the equivalent of a landing pad somewhere. Someone flips a coin to the attendant, just like a parking fee kind of thing. No need to mark that off your sheets. It's just a freebie.
Hell yeah.
And Whiffy starts gesturing into a certain way. Captain Fu is now with you. God, I've got to remember what she sounds like. Hang on.
hey there, sugar.
That's it. Hey, sugar.
I've been listening to the
got
episode,
it.
so yeah. I finally listened. It came in handy.
Well, if he's kind of directing us in that direction, I think he says that's more like not a medical facility, more like a shaman kind of thing. So if we want to head that way,
Sorry, did you say like a shaman?
yeah, a shaman.
Yeah,
spiritual
okay.
healing.
Yeah, I'm with you. So let's go find Sherman, and then...
Yeah, we'll head off in that direction.
Okay. Logistically, have we got a way to get him there?
You tell me.
Whiffy, are you called to carry this guy?
Oh,
Fantastic.
yeah, I think he should be able to. He says he's a bit on the heavy side, but I don't think it's that far off.
Extra rations for the help.
Trell signs to you and goes, I'm going to hold you to that, and like picks up one of his feet to help carry. And you make your way through
Sorry, that tickled me.
this Yuguar village. As you're passing through, you're noticing that you're getting looks and glances. It doesn't seem like they get many visitors in this area. Looking about, you're the only Yuguar beings here.
I don't have the energy to focus on them right now.
Okay.
The goal is getting him to wherever Whiffy is taking us.
Oh, he cares. And I didn't even see it.
I'll forever deny it.
Takes maybe half hour-ish of time to eventually get there. And it is a very large building. There's lots of ornaments and decorations out the front. There's like mostly little animal heads on strings, along with leaves, flowers. Not your typical medical setup that you would expect. Entering in, you see Whiffy approaches someone and goes, "Arr, arr," and they have that conversation in that Yuguar dialect that pretty much none of you understand. Captain Fu is kind of listening in and translating a bit for you, and at one point she kind of winces a little bit and has the off comment of, "Oh, well, that's kind of a little bit racist, but okay."
What did they say?
Oh, they don't seem like an albino Yuguar is like a rarity. That should not exist, apparently.
Can I like grab a fistful of dirt and like smear it on him and like the same?
Okay, certainly can.
Yeah,
God,
same.
this is fucking asinine. Jesus Christ.
There's like a potted plant to the side, and you smear some on him. He's still mostly white now with a dirt patch on him.
Yeah, that was my whole intent. Same.
Question for you, Voel. How biologically...
How much brain damage have you suffered over the years?
Well, this bruise is really messing with my facility.
It's really messing.
He just didn't say it was a brain bruise. That's all.
How much would Voel know about, like, biology and how albinoism works?
Barely anything.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it as that then.
He's just like, they're a different color. He doesn't even know he's albino. He just thinks he's a white version. Like, he doesn't think there's anything weird about it.
No, that makes sense. I think maybe Algernon would probably know more if he was here, but that's cool.
Yep.
And so she goes, well, they're gonna check him out and take him through to the back. Apparently the wait's a little bit, so we can... Oh, hang on, wait. One of the Yuguars come over, hands something to Captain Fu, and then disappears again. Oh, that's handy. This is a redemption ticket. We can just come back, show this ticket, and then reclaim our Yuguar when he's done.
Lord.
So basically a laundry stub for Ark.
No, I wanna sit and keep an eye on him.
I mean, they're going to take him out the back to their, I want to say, operating rooms. Do they have that here?
I wanna see. I wanna be able to see. I wanna be able to watch.
She walks over to Whiffy and this other Yuguar and kind of mentions that. She looks back over to you, then waves you over.
I'll walk over.
Cool. Well, I really don't want to go into this stuff. Kind of freaks me the jeebies out. So while you do that, I'm going to go find what they have for a bar and maybe get some drinks. But they said you're more than welcome to sit in on the procedure. So have fun with that.
Are you any good as a pilot?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but have you ever heard of the Centennial Hawk?
Wasn't that the ship that got shot down by the Vipers?
That was not shut down, thank you very much, but it was the world-renowned ship for making the Koroid run in under 5.2 kilonewtons.
Yeah, but then what happened to the ship after that?
Well, we had to leave it behind, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, could you actually go back to the Coyfish and speak to Algernon about getting that module fixed? I want to stay here, but they might need a pilot depending on where they're going to go to get that module fixed.
Oh, is that the module that's affecting the gravity on the ship?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to brush my hair earlier, and it is just everywhere. And I think looking at it, you see her hair is just frizz at the moment.
You look beautiful, you can't even tell.
Why? If I had known any better, I'd say you're flirting with me, young man.
No, just lying to you.
Well, that's even worse. Okay,
Isn't that what
I'm
flirting
off.
is? That's when we come down to it.
Dear God.
And Captain Fu leaves. Troll's gonna stick around. He seems interested in your well-being.
Thanks, buddy.
And you see they take Ark into another room. There is a lot of like incense burning. There is a wooden table in the middle that's adorned with like flowers and more of these little animal skulls, and another Yuguar at the back holding, we're going like full stereotypical shaman here. They've kind of got like grass skirt, big shaman stick with jingly bits on the end, and they plop Ark onto the table and they start doing like a ritual thing, a ritual healing. So there are mechanics for this.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a dice. I get to roll for once.
Hooray!
Actually, no. I think it'll make more fun if I get Ark do the roll for me. Because it's his body after all.
Oh, man. All right,
Yeah,
what am I rolling?
Don't arc it up.
Alright, so they're going to help perform a ritual on you to drag your consciousness out of a coma. Can you roll a single die for me?
Oh, man. All right.
I will let you know if you fail, bad things will happen.
Okay. Okay.
No pressure.
In the interest of pure honesty, I rolled as you said, if you fail.
What did you get?
And I got a 1.
You got a 1. Perfect.
I got a 1. As you said, as you fail, I saw the 1, I was like, oh dear God, what have I done? I'm really glad you didn't say I died.
You're right.
We need like the Dark Souls you died frame coming in.
Okay, so because this was matching your crew quality, I'm going to make this 2 points on the Ark self-identity clock going up.
So a really bad fail. Cool.
Oh, we're going to fade back into the void here.
Just to be clear, Voel is actually entrusting his ship to another pilot intentionally.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't trust these bears that I've never met before with the muscle.
Based on what you know, you're going to have that kind of suspiciousness. You think they're doing all they can to do a proper performance, like procedure at this point. Okay?
In my very limited understanding.
Don't notice anything going wrong at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Ark, in your way space, you're pushing yourself through the crowd, getting yourself away from Blish, and I think you start getting these headaches. There's just some kind of like murmuring and vibrating going on in your mind. As you look down, your bodily appearance is becoming less featured. Where your fingers were, they're no longer like articulated, they're just kind of like finger stubs. Anything where you used to have fur is now just a flat, smooth surface.
God.
You're losing more of those inner details.
Yeah.
But as you're moving around, you previously said you want to try and attune with the way to try and break out of here.
Yes, yeah.
Now that you're away from Blish and you're studying the space, you can see that the area itself is scarred. It's worn. They're not like physical scars there, but you get the impression that it's scarred.
Yeah.
Like the area has stretch marks on it. Question for you. How much knowledge would Ark have of ancient history?
Ancient history? Ooh.
Yeah, so the equivalent for us would be, in our current present day, how much would you know about, say, World War One? Or do you just know the surface area stuff?
Ark would very much just be a person who knows surface area stuff.
Okay.
Like, he'd know some history, but it'd be very limited and wouldn't be that far back or that in depth, if anything.
I think one thing you probably remember is a long time ago, there was rumors of a calamity that happened.
Oh yeah, that happened in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Or at least in a time long ago. We're talking like thousands and thousands of years ago.
Yep.
But you think these scars might be the scars from that calamity.
Okay.
And as with any scarring, it generally is something from like a wound that has opened and then healed over, and maybe they could be reopened.
Okay.
So, how would you like to try and attune and get yourself out of this space?
Can I attempt to sort of attune and see if it's like almost a frequency thing. So in the past, the way Ark has interacted with the Way has been very much enveloping themselves in it, for lack of a better term.
But it's also been more physical based, right? So it's like...
Well, yes, yeah, like letting it envelop around them.
Mm-hmm.
Can Ark attempt to see if it's like a resonance thing? I don't know if Ark would specifically know this, but this is how I'm picturing it in my head of like, Ark is almost attempting to see if it's at a frequency that he can attune to and interact with it and sort of like align with it to cause those sorts of scars to grow.
Give you this one for free.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, it's not a frequency thing. It's not like trying to be on the frequency. The Way is like a completely different phenomenon altogether.
Okay.
It has a bit of physicality to it.
Mm.
Hence why your ability to kind of control it to yeet things across a room.
Yep. Can Ark attempt to, for lack of a better term, yeet, like actually use the kinetics to push the scar itself?
Yeah, kind of like maybe tear the scar open.
Yeah, like seeing if like, I'm thinking that Ark is going to want to push themselves at it, like kinetically push themselves at the scar or at some sort of tear at some point, but they're trying to see if they can actually grow that tear first.
Yeah, I think we can try that.
Okay.
So you're thinking a tune?
Thinking a tune for that, yeah. If I'm using kinetics to sort of push the scar...
So you're going to push yourself to do this?
Yeah, I'd like to push myself to do this at the very least, yeah, I might as well.
Alright, so how many points do you have in a tune?
A tune, I've got 2.
2. Alright, let's start with that. Because this is an important roll. This might get you out of a coma.
Okay, I am not going to use that dice I used last time because that was terrible, so here we go.
You have a gambit that you could spend if you want to add that to your roll.
Ooh, we've got 3 that we've collected this episode. How does everyone feel about me using one of them?
I feel like it's very important. So
Yes,
go
okay.
for your life.
Cool.
Use 2 of them, I don't care.
Okay, I'm going to use all of them. No, I'll just use 1.
I want 6 free dice.
So I'm going attune.
They're all ones.
I'm using a gambit.
Yep. So we're at 3 dice.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to let you know this is a desperate situation because you are doing a ditch point to get out of here.
Yep.
And standard effect out of this.
Okay.
So the stakes are high here because you could potentially lose yourself here or you could get out of a coma. Either way. Do you have anything else to do? No one can help you at the moment. That was more of a hindrance from the shaman than a help. Actually, no. Let's honor the asset. I'm going to give you a +1 from the shaman's help.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. I need more dice. I'm not going to touch that bad dice anymore.
And I have a devil's bargain for you.
Oh, I was really hoping you wouldn't say that, but go on.
I will give you I think this is monumental. I'm going to give you a level 3 harm here.
Crap.
Because you're dealing with high forces that shouldn't be tempered with in this way.
Yeah.
In exchange, I will give you an extra dice, bump it up to greater effect, and I'm going to reveal an important plot element to you.
Oh. Okay, so just to confirm, I've currently got 3 because I've got 2 in a tune, 1 from using a gambit. I would get a 4th dice because of the shamans helping me.
Correct.
And then a potential 5th if I take this devil's gambit.
Yes. This is, I think, an important roll. At a desperate, it is very possible if you fail this, you're going to lose yourself.
Well, looking at the clock now, Ark was kind of gearing up for a bit of a Hail Mary once he got away from Blish. Yeah, I need more dice. Let me get more dice.
No one likes a coward.
I'm gonna take it. So that puts me at 5 dice.
5 dice?
Yep.
Alright, so this is going to be a desperate roll with greater effect out of this, which should hopefully pull you out of a coma.
Okay.
Worst case, onto the line here is that you're going to lose your self-identity in with the crowd, but you're also taking a devil's bargain, which will be a level 3 harm.
Oh, and just to confirm, I already have a level 1 harm. This wouldn't kill me by having both 3 and a 1?
No, it won't kill you. So retiring your character based on harm is if you take a level 4 harm. So because you have the level 3 slot available, you can fill that in. If you were in the future going to take a second level 3 harm without any recovery, then that will mean we have to retire your character.
So currently I have a level 1, and if I took the level 3, what if I got another level 1? Would that just fill up the level 2 slot?
Nope, it says there's 2 level 1 slots that you can fill up. You will just have
I see
twice
what
the
you mean.
chances to full less effect.
Okay, well, I mean, I started the episode out this... Oh,
Ooh, actually, that reminds me, you have an electric shock as a level 1 harm.
yes.
So that's going to bump it back down to
4
standard
dice?
effect.
Oh, does that change the number of dice I have, or just...
No, number of dice is the same. It's just the outcome of this. So you will still have a chance of getting out of a coma.
And if I'm right, no matter what, even if I don't take the devil's bargain, I've still got that electric shock, don't I?
Correct. Which will then push it down to a limited result, which means this roll would then have a higher chance of not getting you out of a coma.
All right, well, regardless, Ark was going for a Hail Mary once they got away from Blush, so this seems like the time? I don't want to play too dangerously close, so yeah.
Certainly does. What does everyone else think?
Like, everything else is kind of going poorly, honestly, so...
I'd say, as much as you can put in your favor, do it.
Yep, okay.
Like, take that level 3 harm. We're here with a doctor, that can help.
Well, that's why I wanted to make sure that, no offense, I kind of would like if Rook didn't die straight away, but, I mean, I was going for Hail Mary. The Hail Mary is kind of what it is, so...
Well, you're not going to die, it's just you have that level 3.
Well, no, exactly. I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't like a...
Yeah.
like when you're getting a harm.
So the self-identity clock will impose
God, you're a great doctor.
probably some harm restrictions onto Ark, which will be harder to resolve. So you want to avoid that if you can.
Fair.
Alternatively, you could just give in to the hive.
You could.
Become one with it.
No, I made the effort to run away from
Be
Blush.
the
We're
hive.
going for it. We're going for it. 5 dice.
So 5 dice.
All right, let's
This
see
is
where I go.
a desperate roll with standard effect. Please give me your dice roll.
Okay, here we go.
All ones. Come on, ones.
Actually, no. I got 3 2s, but I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay, so standard success.
Oh, thank God.
Cue victory music.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Another note.
That was legally distinct.
And with that, that was a desperate roll. So grab yourself a point of experience in one of your 4 experience groups.
Oh, I've added a 0.2 playbook.
Alrighty, so you dig into the way. You're pushing yourself, you're forcing yourself through this space, through the scarring. You reach your hands out, dig them in, and you can just tear them apart. On the other side, although it's not verbatim what you see, but it is an out.
Mm-hmm.
Voel, as the shaman is doing their thing, you see Ark's body start to spasm. His hands fling up in the air, and then you smell the scent of burning flesh. Ark, you feel it as you grab onto this way space. It's burning through your fingers, through your hands. It is literally tearing the flesh away from you.
I can just feel this immense heat. Okay.
So this would be your level 3 harm coming through. And as you rip open this way space and yeet yourself through, it seals behind you. You spring up in your body. Can you describe to me, for everyone here, what they see as the fur and the flesh burn away from your hands, revealing what's underneath?
A lot of the fur starts to do that thing where I don't know if anyone here accidentally held a lighter or themselves too close to a flame, and the hair starts to curl back, but that effectively starts to happen to a lot of the fur around my hands. And these sorts of arcs of blue and red veins start becoming more predominant underneath the fur, and a lot of the fur starts to burn back, and a bit of a silvery blue, red, purplish muscular structure shows itself underneath. That is a bit less flesh and a bit more robotic in nature. Whether or not anyone else around us, whether the shamans or Voel or anyone else there has actually seen, I guess, an exoskeleton like this before is kind of unknown. But effectively below the flesh you see this sort of skeletal structure that's very much not quite human.
It's not quite Yuguar.
I was like, we expected it to not be human.
Yeah, definitely not human.
Wolverine, is that you?
To some aspects, but no.
No, this is full metal iridescent coloured skeleton.
Yep.
Goddamn, Skynet is real.
Skynet is real. Ark, can you add a level 3 harm to your character sheet? This is exposed hand skeleton.
Yep.
Watch this have no impact on his life. Meanwhile, my bruise has nearly killed him twice.
So as you come to, you see all the flesh and fur has been burnt and stripped away from your hands, just revealing the robotics underneath.
Mm-hmm.
All the Yuguars in this room are taken back. Some begin to panic and run out of the room. Voel, how are you reacting in this situation, seeing all this?
Freaking out. I am trying to get into the room to see what is happening. Like, why is he burning? Have they done something to him?
You're a tiny thing, so you're kind of pushing past legs to get through this.
Yep.
And you walk into a room with a white-furred Yuguar sitting up with metal hands.
Hey there, Ark.
Thank you for listening to Dark Cosmos. Don't forget to like and follow the channel so you can keep up to date when we release our next episodes. And if you haven't done so already, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback. Background music for this episode was from Sasha End, opening banter and credits music by Feslian Studios, sound effects by zapsplat.com, and character art by Handock. All the links are in the episode description.